Hello gamers and welcome to today's video. A tank that we have not reviewed yet, so you might be interested in my opinion. It's the Blyskawica, recent addition to the Polish TD line. Now the Blyskawica, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, it can be a very powerful tank, but I think most people will absolutely hate playing this tank. It works really well in current onslaught. It can work in maneuvers as well because of its speed and the possibility of delivering high alpha in close range. But for random battles, this tank has the drawback that it really only works one close range, which is already pretty hard for a lot of people. And second of all, not just close range, for the armor to work, you need to be above your respective opponent. Now, having those two things taken into account, I think you can realize why this tank is very, very difficult to master and very difficult to play. Also, on top of that, it has this thing called a narrow gun arc. Narrow gun arcs are some of the most annoying things in the world. I think many people will easily agree with me on this. Can I make a shot too? No, sir? 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 I guess no. I guess I cannot make a shot. Unfortunate. Let's go fight the IS-4 around the hill now. Pretty sure we had the inside of the rock first, but who cares, right? I mean, that E5 clearly has EBI race paint. Buddy, bruh, okay. He actually has some issues in his E5, dude. My god, my man thinks he's some superstar. I find it extremely annoying the way that that man is driving. He thinks because he got some special camos from EBI races, right, that he all of a sudden is a superstar or some shit. Kind of annoying, but okay. Anyways, let's focus back up, dude. Let's focus back up. Let's not let it get to us. I just don't like those kind of people. I don't think I'm that kind of person myself, so I feel like I'm allowed, not entitled, allowed to not like that kind of behavior. We do get the shot though, and you can see on close range alpha, absolutely phenomenal, right? I mean, don't need to explain too much about it. He just hits like a truck. Dude, bro, it's crazy. It's actually it's actually crazy. Move back, Jesus Christ, dude. Holy moly, guys. That makes me pissed, dude. This kind of stuff makes me pissed. Not one, but two of them in one game. This is gonna be a great YouTube video. I'm gonna leave it in because it shows you that I get annoyed with World of Tanks just as much as you do when people behave like absolute assholes. Like, straight up, dude. Jesus, man. That's unbelievable. This is actually unbelievable. Okay, let's focus back up again. Try and get out of this tilt a little bit, because that is very tilting to me. Losing extra HP because of that guy. This narrow gun arc is very hard to control, to be honest. It is very, very hard to control. Kind of pressuring 1-2 a little bit. I could go to the cubby and give some shots from there. I mean, technically I need to give 3 shots to have a good game. I mean, maybe they'll pressure up further, but somehow I don't believe that is going to happen too soon either. Shadow is there, the Krilla is there. Let's go take 1-2. And the thing you need to do with the Blyskawica when you're shooting on range is Bloody 3, believe it or not. Because of the way it works, is that the HE keeps its alpha on range, while the APCR, of course, has a really large drop-off. And as a result of that, it's not that good to use most of the time. Come on, Progetto, you know you want to. Like, when you're shooting on range, you don't want to end up like doing like 100. So therefore, using HE can be useful. Oh no, my 50p has died. Oh no, guys, I am so sad right now. Alexa, play Despacito. This is a bad push. -2.
Withdraw from that position.
Come on with this. Give him hell. I cannot do this. I like how the E5 is talking. I love how the E5 is talking. Mm-hmm. Okay, we do get back around the corner. Thank you, STRV, for not blocking. Very kind gentleman. We know that the gorilla is speaking. I'm truly curious who the E5 is because I know who it is. I mean, like when I see the name, I know who it is. That's what I mean. More likely than not. Trying to shoot the gorilla, but you know, it's not working out. So there is an STRV somewhere. We should probably blind a little bit next to the rocks. Could be that one. That looked like a hit to me. Oh, it's a miss. There was somebody there. There actually was somebody there as well. That could have been a good blind. That one's a miss, of course. That looked like a hit again. I mean, unless I'm tripping. Or I just cannot see the explosion because that's 3 times in a row. I mean, if there was somebody there, they would be pretty dead at this point, so I assume that it's just missing. But there we see the splash easily though, so I'm a bit confused. Trying to hit the gorilla, but no success. The Waffen trigger may move in at some point though. It's a miss as well. There's the K91 PT. I mean, our Waffen trigger is pushing up. You should pick up the K91 PT and then potentially spot what's behind, of course. Vegeta has no intentions of ever moving. I mean, if you're the TDs... I think we've tried this one. Everybody should be looking at the Waffen trigger right now. Maybe there's a way to do something. Maybe not though. I'm gonna go back. But maybe I could close up on him unspotted, but no, that's not a possibility. I like how the E5 is yapping so much. I love it. I love it. I love a yapper, guys. I know you guys love yappers too, so it is what it is. I want to go here now, to the outside, and try to see if I can be unspotted taking that position. Normally you can be. And if I take that, I should be able to kill the Progetto. Or not, actually. I can actually not shoot the Progetto from here. Okay. Now, I really thought I would have a shot on the Progetto. Believe it or not. Apparently he's actually really fully safe behind that corner. My waffle trigger is moving, but... can't really cover that too much. I can aim for those rocks, but... as long as the Progetto is alive, this is... I could have actually gone all the way 9-0 line. To be honest. That's what I could have done. Okay, so the battery already kills the K91 PT. Check for the Progetto again. No shot on the Progetto. The RD is dead though. Well, it's full HP, and the STRP is also full HP. I need to run away. I think the fastest way is over the hill. I really should have been on 9-0 line a long time ago. The way that I'm looking at it now. I mean, maybe I can just play from the hill and shoot the gorilla, but even that is a bit questionable. I can go super wide though, craft the best angle. Let's see. What I'm doing right now, in the hopes that this guy will spot the gorilla, and that the gorilla will make a play. But no blinds. We're gonna need this shot to actually have a relatively good game still. It could have been better if I didn't lose millions of HP against teammates. He's not... come on, go for it. 857, we take those. We take those very happily. Nice kill there. Get 4.5. Not a terrible game whatsoever. And like I said, this game will show you, or will show the... you know, I get annoyed with the game as well, especially when they do this kind of thing. Where it's just really annoying, especially the 50p. You know, blocking you literally in a gap, taking more damage for it. HP that we could have really used at a different point in the battle. You know, an extra shot of HP is always... just checking if that would have hit. Alright, battle number 2 on the Blyskawica is going to be Ensk encounter. I am very tempted to actually pressure the 2-line right now, but I don't know if it's a good move against double artillery though. At the same time, Ensk encounter is this kind of format where I find myself complaining a lot about teammates going towards 1-2, so maybe I should be the change to this and actually drive towards the outside, the right side. However, issue with that is then I'm really playing long rangers. I'm playing long rangers, but this tank is not great. We will, however, see what happens here and if we are able to do this to begin with towards the right. Because again, on encounter, the most important part of the map is not the camp. Believe it or not. It is actually the right-hand side of the map where you make the difference. If you win that part of the map, it will be huge for your team because you will be able to put on this round. Now, a lot of teams from 1-2 line end up going with too many towards the 1-2 and then end up being stuck there, even taking the forward position, which was the one I was going to go to and getting crossfired from the forest. I'm trying to avoid this by going to the forest myself. I'm going to play it hyper aggro though with this tank. I really want to put pressure on the enemy team to the point where they're going to cry about what's happening to them. And the 140 is going to be the first target. And yeah, I'm not really too afraid here of anything because I know it takes them time to drive towards 9-0 line. So get a first good shot against the 140. And I'm actually just going to continue, to be honest with you guys. I'm really just going to continue. I know that they don't have anything on 0 line yet. That would be fast enough to really do anything about this. Give him another shot and then hope that my teammate finishes him. The CS59 does that, but he's also at the same time suiciding, which is pretty sad. There was no need for him to do it like that. I am, however, in a really nice hold-on position. That is going to be hard for them to pressure, especially with a patent tank. I want to focus on the Leo simply because the Leo is way more dangerous than the patent tank. And I get 1730 assist even on the Ivan. The patent tank, I don't think is really able to pen that effectively. The T-54 is now coming from behind. No, I see the Gorilla. You want to still intuition to HE on this range if you want to shoot the Gorilla. Why? Simply because the HE Alpha is superior in this kind of situation, right? I think that makes a lot of sense if you're wondering. Because I would have done 564 with APCR, which is just enough to actually finish him. And now, with having killed half the forest already, we're going to be reloading here and getting our way on towards the Ivan. If I can, I would like to ram him, but I'm going to shoot the patent tank first, because I'm a greedy son of a... Yeah, and he's reloading as well. And then the FV is repressuring the send, so... Believe it or not, I'm going to do the ultimate greediest move in the world, which is shoot the FV instead. Give him 794. The Leo kills this guy, and the game is over. And in just a quick 2.5 minutes, I have destroyed everybody together with my teammates. I see that guy. I want to aim for a second and shoot it. I don't hit it, but I don't even know that was worth to stop for. It's absolutely... Yeah, this is Blyskawica to the max, though. Pressuring your advantage, taking your advantage, knowing what you can pressure and using that DPM to your advantage is if you can do that, you're gonna have a good game. Again, though, I will say again, this tank is so situational. You need to be above them a little bit and angled in a way. If you're not doing that, then it's not that great whatsoever. So taking that into account, I did everything perfect this game, I think. And especially greed-wise, I did everything perfect. Now, the only mistake I made, I find, is waiting. If you remember, I waited in the forest to aim at the T-30. That is a mistake. Why? Because even if I hit him, it's like 300 damage. It's better to close the distance and enable myself to do one more shot on close range than it would be to, you know... I don't... Okay, he hits that. That's not good for us. I was really afraid of the IS-4 here. I got a good shot on him. I got 7.3 out of this. I'm very happy with the result of this game. And the E4 has more HP, so... Oh, we try it, we don't succeed. What a good game for us. In 4 minutes, we've managed to do 7.3k damage, 2.3k assist, and just absolutely rock and roll the enemy team. So with 7.3k damage and 2 point something combined, we have an absolutely phenomenal game here. Alright. Battle number 3. Actually, a good map again. Highway. The Blyskawica is actually very good because the close range engagement, the only issue with it, it's flat. Right? Keeping that into account, it's flat, so that can be a bit of a downside. But looking at the enemy team, they don't really have much that can challenge us, which is both good and bad at the same time, if you think about it. Because... they are going to be, how do I say it? They're going to be potentially with very little tanks in the forest. And that may be bad for us, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, I have really high ping now, and that's because my internet is being special at this moment in time, sadly. We'll see though. It's like playing on an A. It's fine. As long as it's not packet lossing, I will survive. I will survive. I'll make it happen. I'll make it work. And yeah, so like I said, the downside of this is that it's flat ground, so there's nowhere to really angle the armor, and the this tank needs its armor to be, it needs it to be angled. You need to be up a little bit so they're shooting at a more angled frontal slope. That's why El Haluf is one of the best maps for this tank, because it becomes almost virtually impossible to pen those angles. That's why it's also just so good in onslaught on El Haluf. Absolutely, really powerful tank. So IS-7 is pushing 0 line already. That's fine. We're gonna be on time to stop him from doing too much. He might be going to the hold-on position instead, though. It looks like he is doing that. But we're gonna be ready for the Grom. We're gonna be in position for the Grom. We're gonna give the Grom a shot as well. I'm your bigger brother, Grom. I'm your bigger brother. bigger, more handsome, better teeth, I don't know. More educated. And I'm already considering pushing up, but I gotta wait a little bit for my teammates to pressure away those hold on positions. The I7 is going inside now though. Not sure why he has opted for display. But it gives me an opportunity right now to push across. I can perfectly fine take an I7 shot. Just trying to get my gun arc in position so I don't have to re-aim. And the I7 fired. I think I have more DPM than he does. Even with the 30B pushing in zero line, it's just a non-factor. Just kill the I7 and then focus on the 30B. But you can see how, like, I actually take another shot there from the I7 because of the gun arc being very annoying. And I think that is one of the most annoying things you'll find on this tank, on the Blyskawica, is absolutely super narrow gun arc. You can see how much I'm really struggling with it right now, to be honest. Because I am really struggling to utilize it properly. I'm going to take another shot from this guy. I'm going to take a shot from the Cobra too, maybe. It makes it be just going through me like there's no tomorrow. And then it comes back to what I talked to you about that flat position. That is legit the whole thing about it. It's just because it's so flat, it stops you from being able to really bounce virtually anything, believe it or not. Don't think he's looking. I think he's AFK. Get 575 on him, 3.5k. But not bad whatsoever. And now comes the real engagement. Ideally, I shoot the Cobra here. And because of my alpha, I'm able to one-shot him. It's very important. We're going to be careful now because, of course, TDs are in the back. And this is back to what I told you in battle number 1 and battle number 2. This is HE territory. When you start shooting on range, you're almost always better with HE. Simply because the HE keeps its alpha. I needed too long to aim. Should have just clicked. It's my mistake. Like, I knew that he's going to blow up. I should have clicked. Because I wasn't in position on time to shoot him properly. Barask gets spotted out. I am spotted out as well, actually. That's not good. The Barask is already dead. Have a nice you there. Which I'm not going to be penning with HE, but I feel like I'd like watch. If I do... Okay. I did not do more than I would have done with regular ammo, to be honest. Worth a try, though. Worth a try. Worth a try. Now I'm looking for the Waffenträger, the tier 9 Waffenträger, to make this game fine. Right, I can sit here and wait and hope that he gets spotted and then blast him with HE. And if I am able to do that, we still have 5k out of this. So there he is. We are actually aimed at the perfect location. 679. Interesting. Out of the 800 alpha. Very much a low roll, but 5k is 5k. But you could clearly see the struggles in the city with the narrow gun arc. And at the same time, also struggling with the armor. And this was a tier 8 battle, you know. It wasn't even like big guns really shooting at me outside of the 30B. So when you get full tier 10s, this tank is incredibly hard to play on flat ground. Incredibly hard to play. And that makes it not a 5k tank. It makes it very situational and will result into you having a lot of bad games because you simply cannot do anything. However, I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of aggro Blyskawica gameplay. I will see you guys all tomorrow for another video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chilling. Let me know what you found of the video down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, boys. Thank you for watching, and see you later.